Hey everyone, it's John here from MCKAY Hockey, back with another video, and this video is on a bunch of news that's going down right now. The Seattle Kraken expansion draft is going down with the picks Wednesday night, the NHL draft Friday night, and then a bunch of trades. We're going to get free agency on July 28th, so a bunch of stuff coming up. I did post my final Seattle Kraken mock draft, but I do want to say a couple things about it, just based on the stuff that's gone down over the last 24 hours. Go check out the video if you haven't yet. Two things I'll say that I probably have already made a mistake on in that mock draft. I'm pretty confident in my picks, but the one that I'll say right now on the Blackhawks, it looks like Zadorov could be the favorite over Dahan. I did kind of mention that I believe they'll take one of the defensemen between Zadorov and Dahan, but it looks like it could be Zadorov. A couple other ones, I think with Detroit, there's been some rumors with Stetcher potentially. I said Cholowski or Stetcher could be possibilities there. And with the St. Louis Blues, and I'll pull up some stuff right now, but it looks like if they do select Tarasenko, he might not stay. So if you are a new subscriber, welcome. Please smash the like button and leave your thoughts in the comment section. So first piece of news and rumor here, that's huge, I think. That's really huge. David Pagnotta comes out saying teams are still talking with one another ahead of the NHL draft Friday, Saturday. Freeze lifts Thursday at 1 p.m., so after the Seattle expansion draft. And Dallas remains interested in Seth Jones and John Klingberg. Just imagine if it's a Klingberg, Seth Jones, somewhat of a swap. I think Klingberg at this moment and in what has been kind of recent, Klingberg provides more value. Klingberg's contract, Seth Jones at $5 million, Seth Jones an extension. There's a bunch of things that come into play if this becomes a trade. I don't believe in this trade here. I think if Dallas was to go after Seth Jones, the smart thing to do would be trade one of the forwards potentially, maybe use a couple prospects and have a top four of Miro Heiskanen, Klingberg, Lindell, and Seth Jones. I think that's a sick top four. Why trade Klingberg if you can try to get a bunch of assets? I think Columbus is in a bit of a retooling mode. Sure, Klingberg would be great, but I think if you're Dallas, you're able to maybe bring up some prospects here or maybe a first-round pick and use that to acquire Seth Jones, extend Seth Jones, and have a top four of what I just said. But man, a Seth Jones for Klingberg in some kind of capacity with other pieces there, that would shake the hockey world. So I just wanted to bring that up. Pagnotta's hit a couple sources and rumors before, so possible, right? And I do want to bring up this because this is what I'm talking about with Tarasenko. Andy Strickland told if Seattle drafts Tarasenko, it will not be his final destination. And the one big rumor going down right now is the Philadelphia Flyers going after Tarasenko. I think the Flyers would be interested. I think the New York Islanders would be interested. A bunch of teams. I could go down the list. But I do believe Tarasenko is a guy that could get selected by Seattle. And now based on this rumor, maybe not stay on Seattle, maybe get flipped for some pieces. It depends. A $7.5 million cap hit for, I believe, 2 more years. And obviously the shoulder issue, we don't know how healthy he is. But it's a thing. It's a thing that could go down. And I do believe that if Seattle does not take Tarasenko at all, they just don't touch that situation, then they probably go either Vince Dunn or like a Sammy Blais, maybe a Sanford. But that's probably the direction for the Blues. And we'll see if a Tarasenko trade or selection goes down. And this is big. So we know right now with Carey Price being exposed, and we know with Carey Price's potential injury, he's going to see a doctor this week. But apparently the ownership for the Seattle Kraken has given the green light for Ron Francis to consider or just to pick Carey Price if he believes it's the best for the hockey club. And I think, as I've already said, there's a lot of positives in Seattle potentially taking Carey Price. Could be huge. So there is zero doubt they're considering it. And Elliot Friedman. So this could also be pretty huge. And they could also be going down kind of a similar route of what Montreal did with having Carey Price and then having a really good number 2 option in Jake Allen, right? And in this case, it looks like the one most locked in right now for the Seattle Kraken to pick is Chris Driedger at a $3.5 million cap hit for 3 years. And it's still potential for them to take Carey Price and have that tandem of Price and Driedger, which would be one of the best, if not best, tandems in the league. So that would also be really huge for this Seattle Kraken team that's in the Pacific Division. And in my eyes, if they want to be competitive, they can and potentially be a playoff team. And I just wanted to bring up this from Sarah Velli. Barclay Goodrow So the Rangers did acquire his rights for a 7th round pick, and it looks like they're close in a 6-year deal for $3.6 million annual average. But I think for right now, Goodrow, I don't know, man. I think he looked really good on that Lightning third line with Yanni, Gordon, and Coleman, but 3.6 for 6 years. I think for the AAV at 3.6, that's a lot. Like, I'm trying to think about it, and I was thinking about it before, but I think it could be a good fit for the Rangers. I actually said in my free agency prediction video that the Rangers should go after Coleman. I just don't know the price for Coleman right now, but in the back of my head, I would imagine Coleman at maybe $4.5 or $5 million per is better than Goodrow at 3.6. But we'll see. If this is going ahead and the Rangers do sign him for that 6-year deal, I don't think it's horrible. It's a little expensive for what Goodrow brings. But who knows? We'll see. So let me know what you guys think. Again, go check out my Seattle Kraken mock draft. A lot of content to come. I will be live for the Seattle Kraken reveal of the picks. So I'll be live for a while there at night, and we'll be reacting. We'll be getting some people on. It's going to be a really good time. So I do hope you'll be on the channel more in live streams and watching videos, and you can always reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram. So hit that subscribe button, notification bell, drop a like, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Always open for your thoughts, and we'll see you soon. All right, this is John from MONTREAL. Have a good one. Peace out.